All right, Michael Schenker Group, Victim of Illusion. I love this song. So I'm just going to keep working up the head. So what I wish I had somebody here filming for me, so I could. It's so hard doing this and not seeing what you all are seeing. Okay, not too terrible. Can't stand the pain. Can't stand the pain. Don't get me started. Okay, so here we go. Now I got some of this right here. I'm going to take that down. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that, right? Victim of illusion. Danny's like, why are you chopping up all my mannequin heads? I think we're mine first. Okay, now I get the easy side. Ready? This is going to be fun. Watch this. Fun, fun, fun. Nothing boring. So I was doing these haircutting classes, right? It's kind of like not fun for me because, you know, I would bring mannequin heads with me because I don't want to be stuck with the model the salon provided me. And a big change for most people when you go to teach a class in a salon and they want to provide a model for you, you're usually doing a fucking trim. And like taking this much off is a big deal. It's like, oh dude, you know what? Anyways, so let me get back to this. So we're right here in the front. You can see where the part of that fringe is clipped away, right? Oh yeah. Say goodbye. Right? Oh, I'm just having too much fun with this shit. Oh yeah. Okay, so like there's a lot of things going on here I gotta figure out. I'm just dealing with the growth pattern because one of the hardest things about cutting mannequins is making it look good. It's really hard. Just the way that the heads, the way they put the hair in, the texture of the hair, shit like that. It is hard. Trust me. It is not easy making these things look good. But it kind of reminds me of Bowie Ziggy Stardust a little bit too. So let's take that down. All right, all right. Everybody's out probably Christmas shopping right now. Doing my shit on Amazon. So let's go here. Can you all see this? Is it too close? All right. Huh. No shit. All right, so where am I right here? Just kind of free-forming it. Oh, cool, cool. Thanks, Robin. I'm just trying to guide myself through the separation of the disconnected front and this really short stuff I'm doing. So now I gotta try to figure this out. Because this is where it's gonna get really hard. So like blending points, like, right? Song called Lights Out by UFO. I love UFO. Love my gun. Late night, the time has come. So, just grinding this down. It's fun. Wow, this looks like a layer cake back here, I'll tell you that much. So I'm going to lower her a little bit more. There's an open mic piano thing tonight with this guy who works with Broadway people. I would love to go down there and have him play some of the songs I know on piano and transpose these metal songs to piano-based songs. That could be pretty funny. So just doing a little bit of refining along the top. Because this is taking this shit. This is very risky. Especially, like I said, on a mannequin. Either I'm going to look like a fucking genius or I'm going to be like, wow, that sucked. But I always take risks. I could probably get a shorter comb too. Or a comb that's not as wide or thick. I could take it down a little bit more. So, yeah, you think so? Cool. I think I'm going to have to do that then. Like it's this shit right here. Oh. Look at that shit right there where they put that in. I wonder if I could grind this down and it'll be fine. We're going to find out. Yep, I did. Okay, cool. So look at that. Somebody left a big underwear mark on the top of her head. I remember when he did this color. So my friend Danny Munoz, he's a hairdresser out in California. He was working here for a little bit. We used to work together at a company called Paul Brown Hawaii. So he was my stage partner. All right, this is looking cool now. Let's see. All right, I'm bored. I want to do something different. Okay, so do you ever do that? Like you're cutting a part of the hair and you want to just change it up a little bit? So, got me a fresh blade, now I just need a comb. Oh, I put all my combs in the barber side, that's why. Oh, wait, here. Don't tell Steve for it. So, here, look at this. Right. That's dangerous as shit. So these are a pair of scissors called the Kamikaze by Hanzo, and they kind of push the hair. They don't cut a straight line, they cut more of a... I'm going to just do this section wet, but I think I should do it dry. So what it does is it leaves a little bit of extra weight through the bottom. Yeah, that's not bad. So let's see what I got. Okay, that's kind of cool. Oh, thanks, bro. It's gonna be cool. I have a cool idea. So I'm using this pair of shears called the Kamikaze from Hanzo. They're okay. I mean, again, not worth the money, but they're great. I got a similar pair of scissors from another friend of mine, and they were equally as good as this. So this is just kind of blending that really short dead end front that I've got going here, and I'm kind of just, I mean, and I could go like that. Not a bad idea either. But you just kind of want to feel it out when you're doing it, right? So you can see where I got that, and it's just kind of, I can put the comb in right here. And, hey, Psycho Steve, my man. Are we going to go see Gene at the Count Basie? The Gene Simmons band. So I'll blend this part in a bit more. And let me bring her up some more now. This is kind of a tough feel, so I'm going to try it this way. Sometimes you gotta use multiple tools just for the angles that you need to get into. Psycho, he knows all about that because he got the dangle for the angle. For the angle for the dangle. Is that right? Okay, so, whoa. All right, let me try this again. Still trying not to get my fat arm into this. So all I really want to do is kind of get a blend into that fringe. Or bang. Sorry about my arm. Doing it the other way is just so fucking uncomfortable. So you see what I'm doing is I'm just kind of blending from this into a midway point in the fringe. So it gives it a little bit more bounce in the front. So I'm just going right here. And I'll do the same thing all the way around the head. Get another light. So here, and I'm probably going to cut some more out because I'm still working on this. Hope you guys can see that okay. I like keeping the comments up so I can see what y'all are saying, but the reality is I should take them away. Terrence Brown in the house, bro. Terrence, are we going to go see Gene at the Count Basie? The Gene Simmons band. Go with Psycho Steve Simmons. So again, just kind of razoring down into that length. So Psycho Steve, if you're still there, Terrence Brown and I played in Northwinds together. And Terrence is a beast of a bass player. Beast. So I gotta do it this way now too, so. Just, if you can see where the short part starts, right here, I'm just trying to blend like a short to long off of that. And I'm just gonna keep pivoting. It's a lot easier to cut with a razor on a mannequin head, I'll tell you that much. Your dad had some serious hair, bro. Dave Stein, he had some serious hair. Probably still does. Me and Terrence, we ain't got none. Our shit went a long time ago. Yo, Crash Evil. Y'all say hi to my favorite bass player, Mr. Crash Evil, Christopher Siegel. So, just kind of like doing this punk rock mullety buzz cut Chelsea haircut thing. And I'm just gonna blend this out right here. Just to get a little, it doesn't have to be perfect. Because, you know, we're working with a mannequin head, and B, you got all this shitty hair you gotta work with. Can y'all see that? Just a little bit of, you know, working with the razor to blend lengths is really fucking cool. It's pretty rad. Now, let me see what else I can do on this shit. This is a tough one to work on because I took a major risk on it looking like shit. All right. Ooh, that could be kind of cool. I like that. Hey, Michelle. All right. So I'm kind of just trying to tie it in a little bit. Yeah, we live, homie. Vincenzo's in the house. I'm doing my little punk rock shit here. I did not do the color. Danny Munoz did the color on this crazy ass looking mannequin head I got. So this is kind of done on this kind of shaggy type of haircut that was happening at one point. But I'm just kind of ripping it up. All right, that's what I wanted to see. This is tough, like working the shortest amount of hair. I mean, you really don't even need to blend it, to be honest with you. I'm just being OCD as, you know who the fuck I am. Motley Crue, Too Young to Fall in Love. Matari Crew. Best record they ever did is the one without Vince Neil. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, it's a little Bowie-ish, right? It's kind of Bowie meets a Chelsea in a way. Trying to figure this one out. Let me try something real quick. Sorry about the blow dryer. I just need to see how it's going to lay before I do the next thing. Because the way to put the hair in on this one sucks. And this is going to look very, oh, I don't like it. No, I fucking don't like that at all. The hair expanded too much. Blah. I'm not showing you my mistakes, sorry. Oh, the turbo, it's somewhere. It's on the other side. All right, so you see what I'm talking about? Kind of little Friar Tuck-ish right here. So, let's see if I can grind that down a little bit more. All right, not too bad, not too bad. We're getting there. I gotta figure this one out. Because I'm gonna look really... You know, sometimes you just take a risk and see where it's gonna go. Part of me taking the risk right now is going lower with the head shape so I don't get that kind of roundness that's pissing me off right now. All right. Okay, that's better. This is much better this way. But boy, does that green look good, right? That green looks really good. Can you see that better? Cool. All right, I'm happy again. I'm happy again. Ooh, happy my way. There we go. Let's see what I got over here. Yeah, it's cool, right, Zach? I just got to, it's this shit right here. Razor, where's my razor? There it is. That's rad, right? Yeah, I like it too. Yeah. I can dig it. What about you? Can you dig it? You could. Why not? So I'm gonna just blend that just a little bit down. And I'll do the same thing right here. Cool. All right, so let's do this side now. Again, I gotta dry it. Now that's funny as hell. Because the hair blending some of this, like kind of skimming it down. Because the hair pops on these things really bad. And I'm just trying to kill some of the volume on it. Let's see what we got. So that's kind of cool. Great. So one of the tough things hey Adam, how are you? One of the tough things when you're working with these things because of the placement of the hair and how everything sticks out. So it's a real, in my opinion, a really great lesson in how to refine with different things. So like here's a clipper or a trimmer, and I'm just going to just use the corner of the blade, and I'm just kind of visually smoothing out things, if you will. My friend Danny Munoz, he did the color, and I decided, I'm just chilling, bro. I'm listening to some like kick-ass new wave of British heavy metal, like I'm always listening to, and I was really bored. I saw these kids today. They came in in Asbury, and they were walking around. They sort of looked like the new romantic type of post-punk thing that was happening in the early 80s. And these kids are like 20 years old, 21 years old. And I was like so psyched to see it. I had to stop them on the street and They gave me some stickers, and I listened to their music in the shop. They're called Hey Punk. And so I was thinking, and I saw this mannequin head, which is pretty scary, went up, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do a Chelsea. So here I am, trying to figure it out on a mannequin head. You know, and again, like I'm always, you know, it's so difficult trying to make these things look really good with a nice finish on them, right? I know you know that. So it's the kind of thing where it's like, you know, I have so many different tools in my arsenal, you know, not limited to one thing, which is really killer. But I'm just visually looking at proportions right now in the smallest way possible, just so I get it looking the best that I want. So like right here, I've got this little thing that's kicking out on the top of the head. You see this right here? That's the transition point where the hair was a little bit, was put in a little bit straight. So what I want to do is I'm just trying to smooth stuff out in ways that I can't do. I mean, I could do this with a pair of shears. It would take a really, you know, when I do this with a pair of shears, I like to use a little pair of shears. And when I do that, hey Sharon, you know, instead of using the trimmer, if I were to do this with a pair of shears, is something I saw Robert Lobetta do once, and he was just doing this. And you can do that, but you know how long that's gonna fucking take, right? It's gonna take a long ass time. So all I'm trying to do is just get these little pieces blended a little bit more, right? So that when I really want to set up whatever texture I can put into this, I just want the silhouette to be a little bit more perfect. You know, it's thanks, yeah, for sure. I mean, it's really difficult, right? And like I was saying before, I was working for this company, and they wanted me to go demo, right? You go and you demo haircutting. And it was a bit of a drag because, you know, when you go to a salon to do a demo, you're at the mercy of what they're gonna give you, right? Now, I like to cut hair. I don't wanna be stuck doing some lame ass, long layered bullshit haircut that I've been doing since 1980. You know, forward over direction, face frame. You know, it's my main moneymaker. And I crush at it. But I want to cut hair. If they want me to go cut hair to class, I want to cut some fucking hair, right? I could give a rat's ass. My mom used to say that. I could give a rat's ass, right? I really could. I could give two shits. I could give no shits, right? I'm telling you, no shits. I really, oh. Can y'all see that? So what I do is I put my bottom finger like underneath the blade so I can hold it really steady. I mean, I can do this too. I mean, I can also do it like this too. So, I mean, there's many different ways to do this. You know, I remember the first time that I saw it was named Jeremy Barbalis doing this, right? Great hair cutter. Fucking great hair cutter. So, I mean, you could do it that way. Again, you can do it this way. I like these because I can just kind of carve it out a little bit. So let me tell you about these scissors. These are from Enjoy, right? Enjoy is a product company based in Southern California. And this is a German shear. And the biggest thing about these shears, A, they're a really nice shear. Number one, I don't even know if they make them anymore. But the cool thing is, the guy that owns the company, his name is Patrick Dockery. Him and his partner, Gordon Fletcher, two really good people, right? Really good dudes. Really care about what's up. Make a beautiful product. And I got to work for them for a little bit. And I went to take a class in California. I went to take a class at Vidal Sassoon, and it was the same weekend that the Long Beach hair show was. And I flew out there, I showed up at the show, paid my way to get in, didn't even ask to get in for free, right? And believe me, I asked to get into free for every fucking place. So Pat Dockery saw me there, and he literally came over and gave me the entire set of shears and said, it's just whose work you like. I happen to like Mark Hayes' work better than Tim Hartley's, but there's things about Tim Hartley that I absolutely love, and I love his sense of fashion and his sense of history and how he puts it all together to create these beautiful, beautiful looks. I just happen to like the look of, I like Hayes' aesthetic a little bit better, and I like Brooker's aesthetic a lot better. But you know, we all have our taste, right? So again, just kind of like going around the head and just chiseling some of that down. Hey Laura, how are you? So this is kind of like my version of a Chelsea haircut, punk rock style, as short as I could really go on a mannequin head without it being terribly fucked up. And you see I'm just kind of cutting into it. I'm good, thanks. I'm just kind of wind down this haircut a little bit. It's just little nuances on this shit. Like this thing right here is still pissing me off. I could probably do this all night long, right? I could probably do this all night long and still find something to cut, right? And still find something to cut. So let me see if this will work. Oh, that's kind of cool too. Discovering more ways to screw up a mannequin head. Discovering more ways to beat down a mannequin head. Come on and join me. Ozzy's on right now. Flying High Again. My favorite songs from with the Prince of Darkness. All right, so let me get back into like all this crazy shit that I was doing. And I want to get out of here soon. It's almost 9 o'clock. I've been here since 10. So this is an 88 tooth texturizing shear. I don't know who made it. I bought it off some guy for $50. It's one of the best scissors I've ever bought in my life. I don't even know who the manufacturer is. I can't believe I paid $50 for it. And it is such a beautiful shear to work with. Oh, thanks, bro. I appreciate it. So like right here. So when you use a texturizing shear vertically, like are going into it this way. So I'm just lifting this up just a little bit. Yeah, I don't even want to do that. It doesn't put any horizontalness into it, like any kind of steppiness into it. And so let's see what's happening up here. I've been using this killer product from 7 Hair Care called Polish. And it's like a cross between a pomade and a gel. It's one of my favorite new products because it gives you the shine and that wet look. Oh, it gives you the shine and the wet look without it being crunchy. So, should just leave this a little bit longer. I hope it doesn't pop. You never know. So I'm being super gentle on the fringe. Yeah, that's great. Wow. So I'm just gonna kind of turn this into a little face frame right here. That's pretty cool. See how that looks, right? I'll do the same thing over here. Then I'm gonna put some product on, and then I'm gonna go home and eat some pizza, I think. No, I'm not. I'm gonna be eating turkey, burgers. I'm trying to eat more food that has tryptophan in it, because I don't know if you all know, but I have a horrible time sleeping. And I've had it for a long time. It's genetic. My mom has it. It's fuck. Like, damn, this really sucks. So, I always feel like when you use a texturizing shear this way, like you're cutting marks into it, as opposed to going like this, and you get it's a different feel. That's all. So, hey Gerard. Yeah, it's crazy, Sharon. It's like I wake up every 2 hours, and I have for a long time. Now I'm getting that old man shit where I gotta get up and take a piss. So, I think I'm really good on all this, and let's get some product on her hair. Like I want to use that polish product I was telling you about. So it's this product from 7 Hair Care. It's called Polish. They call it a balm. It's a balm, a B-A-L-M. I'm like, I want to say, it's the balm, baby. Because I got all the dad jokes, right? So I just want to get it where it's on this longer hair like this. Now look at that, right? Look at that shine in the hair. And you can add water and emulsify with it. You know what? I know why you say that, because you live in the Dakotas. Was it south or north that you live in? So I'm having so much fun here, you have no idea. I mean, how much fun was that to do? Right? How much fun. I'm so glad you all could join me for this, because... So yeah, bro, so you're in South Dakota. There ain't no good Italian food west of Philadelphia, bro, until you get to Chicago. This is so hot. I'm so psyched. I think I need to do a little bit more before I blow the fucking haircut. You ever do that? You ever blow a haircut? Sharon, New York bagels? Okay. All right, so let's just pop this up a little bit on both sides. Dude. How much fun is this? Oh, dude. Yes. I mean, you know what? For a mannequin head, it's pretty fucking good, right? All right. Gerard, right? How many times have you blown a fucking haircut, right? Ugh. You're right there and you go one step too far, right? This is where I blow my haircut right there. All that time just trying to get it nice and soft and and not round.